Hey everybody, it's Matt Cord, the voice of the Philadelphia 76ers, to announce the 2K TV top plays of the week.
All right, up first, the Concha Del Mar players. They're making a huge splash with the X-Path Beast. Block.
And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Monday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors.
And Kevin, I think you have.
And we've got
Kevin, thank you.
He is definitely letting the play develop, DA. Thank you. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the point. And for Dallas, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the center, locking down the middle.
And that's just good physical play by Jokic. Goes hard on the offensive glass there for the second chance hoop.
Powell kicks to Hardaway. Here he goes. And stolen by Gordon. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And finished off by Porter.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammate. And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
The shot by Powell, no good. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Murray the pass to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
How effortless is a dunk for Aaron Gordon? He's ready for takeoff, gentlemen.
To the left wing. Floats one. And it's Denver with the rebound. And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And we're at the beginning of a long NBA season, Doris, for a team looking to go the distance. What's the single most important thing to establish early?
Probably, Kevin, the commitment to the collective. You know, there's always going to be new faces. How do you integrate those personalities? Can you get everyone on the same page at the outset? Understand some nights some guys may play, maybe not the next night. Are you committed to the team?
Not a fast start for the Mavericks. 9-point game. Will it go? And it's good on the layup.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. getting stronger, and that's a problem when he's trying to finish through contact.
Murray against Doncic, and it's Murray penetrating.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Finney-Smith, guarded by Porter. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, Luka Doncic showing I don't need the basketball to dominate. Playing with his teammate there, ready on the catch.
Murray against Doncic. Murray outside. Lets it go with a 3. That one's not going to go. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Porzingis passes to Finney-Smith. Back to Porzingis. Here's Finney-Smith, guarded by Porter. To the paint. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
And checking out the stats for Aaron Gordon, how he performed last season. Put up about 12 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
And so Powell will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 6.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Murray, good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Mavericks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Powell, and he makes good on the way up.
That's about great concentration. Dwight Powell, under duress of the defense, finishes nonetheless.
Murray against Doncic. Outside Porter. Back to Murray. The kick out to Porter. A 3-ball. Porzingis with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 5. Back to Doncic. From deep three-point range. No good on that one. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. To the inside. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, the agility, the mobility, the speed of Aaron Gordon in the fast break, just such a tough color.
Over to the left wing. Here's Porzingis. Moves back up. Can't capitalize inside. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Here's Barton, and Barton throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You can see Luka Doncic has the body, the handle, the footwork, and the savvy to draw fouls. That is nicely done.
2 shots.
All free throws good from Doncic. The Nuggets leading by 7. Murray right side. Jokic passes to Murray, and it's blocked by Brown. Porter with the steal. Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for Denver. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Denver.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
We've got Brown. Reggie Bullock is out there with Doncic. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Brown in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And the point guard, Jalen Brunson, I played against his father, Rick, for many years. This young fella showing he might have what it takes to improve on his old man.
And that's coming from you, who knows a little something about father-son point guard duos. Maybe Cole will have a chance to do the same, young sir.
Ouch.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. Murray dishes to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Porter against Brown. Over Porter. And it's Brown missing. Denver leading by 13. Out to the right wing. Barton outside. Back to Murray. The 3. And they'll get another chance. Out to the right wing. Jokic kicks to Murray. And it's Denver scoring again.
And operating off the ball, credit Murray for staying engaged, ready to fire when asked.
Pass to Bullock. Can they get it? Rebound by the Nuggets. Gordon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Porter passes to Gordon. He gets that one. And that's 12 points for Aaron Gordon.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
And it's Bullock missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season. And so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
Kleba with the bucket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Murray dishes to Barton. Pass to Gordon. And he uses the glass on the layup. 14 points for Aaron Gordon.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The pass to Brunson. Brown feeling it out a bit. Passes to Brunson. 5 on the clock. Offline with his 3.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And the shot goes in.
Porter Jr.
Porter's got his second bucket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Brown, good. And it's the Nuggets ball. They're on a 16-6 run. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The Nuggets moving the ball around. That's tipped. Stolen by Brunson. Stolen by Gordon. Murray outside. No good on the 3. Now Kleba and Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution for your Mavericks.
Here's Doncic. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Denver out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. A look at the feet. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first half was all about Aaron Gordon. He had 14 points, 2 steals, and 5 rebounds. And he...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Nuggets, we've got Monte Morris. He's out there with Austin Rivers. And it's Dozier in at the 3 slot. Doncic, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Morris kicks to Rivers. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Rivers has got his first 2 points. Mavericks trail by 21. He may not always shoot for a high percentage, but Doris, when Rivers gets on a roll, he can be unstoppable.
Yeah, there's no doubt he can string together points when he starts making shots. This guy is especially dangerous in the clutch because he has no fear.
Morris against Doncic. Back to Morris. Najee passes to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Dishes it to Rivers. Over Hardaway. Doncic with the steal. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. When you've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it. Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Morris against Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
Morris looking over the floor. From deep. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Average trail by 16. Out to Hardaway. 13 feet away. And the call on the shot, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway Jr. to me is a terrific all-around player, right? He can score it, he can pass it, he'll rebound the position. There's a lot to like about his game.
Here's Rivers. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Doncic, no good.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter, he has been completely bothered.
Over in the corner, Green. Porzingis with the steal. Pass break, Dallas. Doncic from deep three-point land. That shot off. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And they're on the break. 16 feet away, and the jumper is on the mark. Doncic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, this guy will not hesitate. Reads the defense, understanding mid-range jumper is available. Yeah, I can make that.
Morris kicks to Rivers. The three. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Rivers has got 5 points so far.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Here's Doncic. Finney Smith. It's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Morris passes to Dozier. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Dallas. As their comeback bid had better get started.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one.
Pushing it up. Poked away. Powell with the steal. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Doncic, no good. The Nuggets leading by 16. Pass to Morris. Over Doncic. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Hardaway, that's a two-pointer, and that one comes up a bit short.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And so it's Denver with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll take...
We're not talking to each other.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Brown out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Moses Brown. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Brunson in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. 6 to shoot, and a wide open look for Porter. From outside, off the mark.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Brown against Gordon, and Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
And the shot goes in. Kleber's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Mavs. The Nuggets leading by 16. Murray outside. 20 feet out. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's Brunson, and it's blocked by Gordon.
Boy, the vertical that Aaron Gordon has helps him on the defensive end. Twice on the pipes with that block.
Jokic on the foul. And the Nuggets lead by 18. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nuggets.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition. Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Murray dishes to Barton. Pass to Jokic. Knocked loose. Kicks it to Murray. For the three. Kleber with the rebound.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Brunson. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
And the Mavericks call time here. You know, Doris, the debate about what makes someone an MVP is always interesting. In your mind, and you're a voter, what are the qualities of an MVP-worthy player?
You know, Kevin, one of the things that fascinated me about the most recent MVP selection was some of the slander sent at Nikola Jokic. And I think it had everything to do with him not passing the eye test. And by that, I mean he didn't have eye-popping athleticism. But he was my runaway choice for MVP because he is so highly skilled and he is so valuable to what they do on the offensive end of the floor. He has vision. He has the ability to score the basketball in the paint and outside the paint. He can manipulate defenses because of his high basketball IQ. It was such a fascinating conversation, and what a worthy MVP for Nikola Jokic.
And that one's good, Barton.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Hardaway kicks to Doncic. The pass to Porzingis, and it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
Murray, no good.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Nuggets leading by 19. Passes it to Barton. Back to Murray. Launches it. Connects from three-point range.
And the best scorers, like Murray, they believe every shot they take is going in, no matter how deep they are on the floor.
Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. Three-pointer. And that's good. Luka Doncic for three. Doncic has got 10 points in just the second half.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nuggets.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this four-game season series.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Aaron Gordon.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
On the wing, Gordon lets the three fly. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Porter. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Second chance shot. Back to Murray. From the arc. Left side, Gordon. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Over Murray. Keeps it alive.
Well, this is a big part of what Dwight Powell needs to do. Battle hard on the offensive glass. Turn those second chance opportunities into points.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
That's a scary thought, Allie. Thanks for that. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Monday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Wednesday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming to town. Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. And for Los Angeles, Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. Not going to go that time. And it's Denver the other way.
And you look at how Kawhi goes about his business. No social media, no big presence, just does his thing and let his game do the talking.
Count it. Good.
Inside the paint, Jokic has that physicality that can make the defense a non-issue. He can just muscle his way for a shot.
Now here's George. He got a piece of it. Porter with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Pass to Barton. Out to the right wing. Murray for three. The Clippers grab the miss. And that reserved approach from Kawhi. Don't confuse it for a lack of personality. Smitty, he's a funny guy, but by his own words, huh?
He is, B.A. Staying out of the spotlight, that's just what he likes to do. He might have missed out on some marketing potential, but keeping out of social media is a very wise choice.
And Leonard drops them both.
And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
Now here's Murray. Fires for three. Jokic, no good. Gordon with a steal. And Gordon with the big finish.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
It's stolen by Leonard. Only one man back on D. Here's George. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
And with Leonard, he's just as sharp as ever with his stifling defense.
Oh, his versatility is incredible. I mean, he can guard the toughest forward or guard each game, and he still has the energy to go out there and get numbers on the offensive end as well.
4 on the clock. Wing shot on the way, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
It's good.
I like when Reggie Jackson is seeking out his teammates. He could have took that shot, but his teammate, he was wide open.
Barton outside. Outside Porter. This one for three. It's not going to go for him.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That'll be a second foul of the game. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Defended by Gordon. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. For teams that were close to a title last year, Smitty, I'm sure opening night couldn't come fast enough.
You're totally right, B.A. Unfinished business at hand, and they are chomping at the bit to get the season going. Unfortunately, in this league, you have only one winner.
1:57 left in the first. Now here's Murray. Gordon, left side. Pass to Jokic. Lays it up and banks it in. Jokic has got his second basket of the night.
Down in the paint, Jokic knows how to take charge, getting past the D and to a look.
There's Jackson with the three. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Jokic passes to Gordon. Oh,
lay something else. Wow. Whoa, Aaron Gordon looking like he's in a slam dunk contest right there.
Jackson against Murray. Out to Leonard. Just 3 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And again, no good by the Clippers.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Murray's shot is good.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Jackson against Murray. George passes to Zubac. Rejected by Jokic.
Assertive defense from Jokic, using all of his reach to get on top of the shot and deny it.
And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The pass to Gordon. Here's Jokic. He's guarded by Zubac. From deep, Barton.
I love the way George can move his feet and challenge the shot without fouling.
For 3. It's That's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. George has got 5.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Nuggets ahead. They're up by 1. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards, and it's Jokic in at center. Jackson against Murray. Shot clock at 5. Over Jackson. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. He's got 6.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Leonard outside. Up and over Porter. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Ryan?
Ah, the Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. It's stolen by Leonard. Jackson, the pass to Leonard. Back to Jackson. Inside. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
The playmaking of Reggie, a work in progress, but looking good right there.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Will it go? And it's Murray finishing it off.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Jackson against Murray. Now here's Jackson. Defense is right there. And the ball out of play. The Nuggets will have it. He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it. And those second-chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Jackson on the wing, defended by Murray, and it's slammed in by Zubac.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Martin, the pass to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Just give Jokic the ball, and he'll take care of the rest.
Murray against Jackson. A minute and a half left to play in the first half. Gordon pulls it in. The Nuggets have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Martin, the pass to Porter. And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. George outside. Leonard right side. And the dunk by Leonard.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Pass to Gordon. Porter against Leonard. Porter, the pass to Jokic. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Jokic has got 10 points.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
And with that height, he can get a clean look on any shot at any time.
That one falls. 6 points for him.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Jokic. Knocks it loose. Murray from outside. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
3 points.
Jokic has got 3 assists in the game.
Terrific up-tempo play by Murray. Gets the ball, and moments later, he has a shot up.
Defended by Gordon. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bledsoe, pass to Ibaka. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. He got it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. And they kept it close, trailing by at the most 4 points.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
They've got Terrence Mann, Luke Kennard out there with Eric Bledsoe. Then it's Serge Ibaka, and it's Batum in at the 4 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
Kennard outside. 5 on the clock. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Bledsoe with it. Green picks him up. Bledsoe can't get it to go.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
And that one's good. Dozier. And it's a tie ball game.
I mean, wonderful court vision. Sometimes Rivers gets locked in to finding his own shot. This time, finds the open man.
Bledsoe against Morris. Down low. Intercepted. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. For the lead. It's rebounded by Ibaka. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pass to Batum. And the jam by Ibaka.
And for Serge nowadays, most of his offense comes from beyond the arc or at the rim.
And with Nick Batum, he's a very aware player. Always seems to make the right choice, Grant.
I mean, he has a great assist-to-turnover ratio for his entire career. And it seems like he just gets better as he ages. Batum is simply a smart player who keeps things simple.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
Pass to Green.
LA foul. Terrence Mann. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Najee. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And great job to establish position and square up.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Kennard outside. Back to Bledsoe. And Bledsoe with the slam.
The hops on Bledsoe are always impressive. Not many point guards can throw it down like he can.
Pass to Dozier. Back to Rivers. Launches a three. Denver the rebound. Najee. Morris for three. No good on the shot.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And Morris over to help. And here's Bledsoe. To the middle. Here's Batum. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter here. The drive by Rivers. Soft touch off the glass. Rivers has gotten his first points of the night.
One of Rivers' pet moves, the dribble drive. He has the size and length to do damage off of it.
Bledsoe against Morris. And he's going for the oop here. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's hammered home by Green.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Pass to Ibaka. Just 5 to shoot. The shot's good. Ibaka's got 4 points in the quarter.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Morris outside. Back to Rivers. There's the three. Hits the three-pointer. Rivers has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Not a pure shooter in the classic sense, but Rivers is a threat out there if you give him any room.
Kennard right side to the paint. Poke loose. That'll count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Clippers on top, up 3. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Denver, they've got Monte Morris, also Austin Rivers out there, and it's Najee in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now a timeout called by Denver. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there.
Guys, thanks a lot. I had a chance to hear what Mike Malone was saying to his team. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first 3 you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
Zubats, great positioning on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
The Nuggets trail. Now Murray. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Pass to Zubats. And that one is hammered home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And he goes right after the guy who just scored on him.
Oh, he made sure to return the favor. George against Barton. Leonard outside. Gordon with a steal. It's Jokic, high post. Launches it. Gordon can't hit. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Defended by Gordon. Reverses. They get it back. Defended by Gordon. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. To the inside. Pass to Porter. And the shot goes down.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
The three, George. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Denver's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Now Porter. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
The Clippers in the lead. Jackson outside. Defended by Gordon. George outside. He can't get it to go. Now Denver takes it the other way. Outside Murray. To take the lead. They grab their own miss.
Morphing from second-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
Barton against George. The ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. The Clippers will keep possession. Just 5 on the clock. A shot to stop the drought.
And this is so encouraging. When Jokic hustles on the defensive end, it's a big help to his teammates.
Outside Porter. Pass to Murray. Driving inside. Now Gordon.
Oh my goodness.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. It's George on the wing. He's guarded by Barton. The offensive rebound. And he sinks it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Murray with it. Jackson in his pocket. Outside Murray. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Some room here for George. Counted!
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Here's Murray. Oh, it falls!
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big-time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Here's Leonard. And throws it down hard.
Trying to ice this one, Kawhi showing his evolution as a closer.
Here's Murray. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt ball. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it. Coming up next. Welcome, everyone. Hey, Allie.
Well, guys.
Well, he's playing at a tremendous level, Allie. Thanks for that. So here's Dallas' starting group. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Clippers, Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. And with opening night, Brent, we'll get to see these players going full force.
This is huge. The difference between the preseason and then ratcheting things up for an opening night. The butterflies are there. The excitement is there. The uniform smells better. The lights are a little bit brighter. So let's get it going.
Fearless play by Doncic in the paint. Ready to do whatever it takes to find his shot.
Jackson outside. Leonard on the wing. Down low. Hardaway comes with a double. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. And Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Here's Doncic. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's George. Leonard up top. Leonard double team. Kicks it out to Jackson. To the paint. Here's Zubats. Porzingis grabs the board.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Porzingis in the post. He's guarded by Zubats. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Porzingis showing some toughness that time, just cutting through contact.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Tipped away. Here's Leonard. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Hardaway against George. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
How about the handles of a guy like Paul George at his size being able to rip around and has total confidence in his ability to score.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Inside. Pass to Zubac. Powell with a steal. Outside, Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Right side, Finney-Smith. Now here's Hardaway. Now Porzingis. Leonard defending. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Paul George doesn't just score. He can pass it as well. He's a great all-around player.
And with Paul George, Graham, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
And so here are the Clippers, following the score by Dallas. And there's Leonard on the assist from Jackson.
That's great touch from the swingman, as Kawhi knows that he can capitalize from that area and he can get there anytime he wants.
And here's Doncic outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Doncic has got his third basket on the night right there. Over to the left wing. 1:14 left in the first quarter of the game. Zubac into the lane. Clock at 6. Powell covers. He can't get it to go. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
And this squad bumped them out of the playoffs in the first round last year. That hurts a little bit.
Porzingis misses for Los Angeles. They've gone 3 of 7 so far. Pass to Leonard. .40 seconds left to play in the first. Zubac inside, working on Powell. A nice shot by Zubac. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Now Doncic. Over Jackson. And it's Doncic missing. Jackson on the wing. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. George against Hardaway. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Doncic outside. From deep. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Mavericks on top, up. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. They've got Reggie Bullock. Moses Brown is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Brown in at the 3. He's checked by Kleber. George outside. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from downtown? George has got 5 points.
That consistency from Paul George is staggering. Not a guy you can give looks like that to.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Clippers trail. Jackson outside. To the inside. It's tipped. Second chance effort. It's rebounded by Kleba.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Bullock, good.
Yeah, that's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Leonard outside. To the middle. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Zubac passes to Leonard. Just 4 to shoot. Offensive board.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Back to Bullock. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. George outside. Brown with the steal. Here's Bullock. George defending. Pass to Brown. Back to Bullock. Launches a 3. Brown passes to Brown. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Out to the right wing. Here's Zubac. And he banks in the layup. Zubac has got 4 points in the quarter. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court. And opponents can foul to force your hand.
Yes, it's good.
Paul George, too nice from that distance. Just gets up there with confidence and knocks that one down.
Pass to Kleba. And finished off by Kleba.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. George outside. 1:33 left to play in the first half. And they'll hang that foul on Maxi Kleba. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:31 left in the second quarter. George for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Here's Bullock. George defending. Pass to Kleba. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Brunson against Jackson. Brown with the steal. And here's the fast break. From deep. Oh, Leonard with the block.
And that's what you expect from one of the greatest defenders maybe this league has ever seen. Great play by Kawhi that time.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it. And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Here's Brunson. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Here's Bullock. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts. Here's Bledsoe. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Kennard outside. Back to Bledsoe. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ibaka. And slammed it home. And a foul. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
3-point basket.
And so it's Dallas with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Luke Kennard out there with Eric Bledsoe. Then it's Serge Ibaka. Then there's Nicholas Batum. And it's Mann in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning. And now the shot is coming along too.
Now here's Doncic. Outside Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Bledsoe with the block.
6'1" guard, Bledsoe up there with the block. Wow.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting the ball at 48% so far. Kennard on the wing, defended by Hardaway. Kennard against Porzingis. Batum off with the layup. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Here's Porzingis. Uses the glass on the layup. Porzingis has got his second basket of the night.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
Here's Mann, guarded by Doncic, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell. For the Clippers.
Substitution for your Clippers.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. From about 16, Powell pulls it in.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Leonard. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And the Clippers have possession. It's a 13-point game.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Out left to the wing. Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Leonard attacking. And the dunk by Leonard.
There's so little can be done to stop that. Leonard with the jets to screen down the lane, then tops it off with the thunder finish.
Oh, George with a steal. Jackson, the pass to George. Back to Jackson. George outside. Defended by Porzingis. And stolen by Hardaway. And the foul on Marcus Morris.
Marcus Morris.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
For Dallas, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And here's Doncic outside.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
2 minutes remaining in the
Started by Doncic. Here's Jackson. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Dallas has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
That is a spectacular move. Over 7 feet tall, Porzingis handling things like a guard out there.
Leonard against Hardaway. Now here's Leonard. He's covered closely. And it's good for 2. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the claw striking once more. He can be a dominant rebounder at the small forward position.
Doncic against Jackson. Tries again. And the bucket is good from Porzingis in deep. Porzingis has got 8 points.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Hardaway against George. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
40 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Now Hardaway Jr. up over top right there, rising up.
Leonard on the wing. To the paint. Zubac passes to George. 6 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. The 3 is up. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Doncic outside. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. 16 points for him.
Yeah, Porzingis showing some passing ability that time. Instincts are there.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Mavericks on top, up by 16. And time for... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So the Mavericks 5 right now. We've got Maxi Kleber. Jalen Brunson is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Moses Brown, and it's Brown in at the small forward. Leonard outside. Brown with some nice D. It's tipped. Dallas has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Here's Bullock. Off target with the 3. Now George. Leonard with the ball. Lets it go from deep. That one is off. And Dallas with possession. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Outside, Brown. To the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Brunson from the arc. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Leonard against Kleber. To the inside. Here's George. He's off on that one. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Bullock. Pass to Brunson. Shoots over Zubac. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And George launches it from deep. And the Clippers miss again.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Jackson outside. Back to George. Down low. Zubac's shot is off.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Pass to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. And here's Jackson. From outside the arc. Hauled in by Brown. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter.
2 minutes from.
Here's Brunson.
2 minutes.
Here's Bullock. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game. It seems to be more and more of a challenge for mid-market teams to keep their roster intact. Brent, players have a lot more say than they used to.
Yeah, and this is an onus on ownership and general managers to create the kind of culture that invites star players to come in and start to win. And if you can get that kind of championship buy-in, you've got a chance, even if you're a small market. Paul George getting aggressive, showing us some power that time as he's able to get to the rim.
Jackson against Brunson. And yep, it's good. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Mavericks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kristaps Porzingis.
I just loved his defense. He took pride in swatting away a bunch of shots tonight and made his impact felt.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul, and the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Powell against Jackson. And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it.
Basketball.
The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Back to Doncic. No good with the triple. 41 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Oh, and the dunk by George!
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Pass to Powell. Inside. Outside Hardaway. Porzingis in the post. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Jackson outside. He connects.
Coaching staff like this.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Al.
The bright lights and tall buildings of downtown. And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. DH.
Thank you, Kevin.
Interesting, DH.
Oh, 2K22 has only been out for a few weeks, but what have you seen from the 2K community in the reaction to My Career Story in NBA 2K22?
I think a couple things. I think people really like doing things kind of on their time. If you want to explore the city, go off and do some of our side quests like, races or talking to all the different people that we've spread around the city. And some
The streets of Denver are filled. All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Hassan Whiteside and the Utah Jazz. Then on Friday, they'll be facing Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the center position. And for the Nuggets, Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards, and it's Jokic in at center, filling out the middle.
Boy, we are so lucky to have so many outstanding young role models in the NBA. Aaron Gordon did fantastic work in the community in Orlando when he was a member of the Magic.
Now here's Porzingis. Soft touch off the glass.
Scoring through contact is something Kristaps Porzingis has got to get used to in the NBA. Teams try to get physical with this guy.
Here's Murray. No good on the three. Gordon making a donation to support homeless kids in local schools. Also, Aaron producing a video to help spread awareness in Central Florida.
Gosh, that video was so special. Aaron said, quote, "Potential is universal. Opportunity, not so much. That's where we come in." Unquote. Boy, just great to have guys like Aaron in the league caring about the youth in their community and trying to make an impact with their influence.
Jokic against Powell. Jokic passes to Murray. Now Gordon. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Sinks it from distance.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
And here's Doncic outside. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series, so they're looking to correct that.
To the middle. Doncic on the wing. There's the three. Again, Doncic missing. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 so far. Lets it fly. Murray, no good.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Pass to Porzingis. New season means new opportunity for young players. Grant a chance for them to establish themselves in a pecking order.
You know, BA, teams always hope that a young player steps into a bigger role. This part of the year is rife with playing time to be claimed.
Murray with it. Now Doncic defending. The Nuggets with another miss. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 so far. Powell against Jokic. Here's Doncic. And the three off target.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Murray's shot is good.
The confidence on full display. Murray recognizes ahead of time when to shoot off the catch.
Pass to Doncic. Puts up a three. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Doncic against Murray. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Just give Jokic the ball, and he'll take care of the rest.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Porter pulls it in. Denver in the lead. Pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. 20 feet out. And another basket for Denver.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And here's Porzingis. Defended by Gordon. Doncic outside. Counted. Doncic has got 5 points.
Yeah, Porzingis, because he's a scoring threat, that's going to open up opportunities for him to find his teammates.
Jokic passes to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic, no good.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Here's Doncic. Oh, drains the 19-footer. Doncic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, Luka Doncic makes it look easy. What a pretty jumper.
Barton, the pass to Murray. The three-pointer off the mark. Jamal Murray, he's been the guy making things happen for the Denver Nuggets. He made a big impact. Score. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And it's Murray finishing it off.
What a dynamic drive by Murray, upsetting the defense and getting him to a shot.
Powell against Jokic. Powell in the post. Off target at the rim.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
The Mavericks trailing. Down low. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam. Guys, you think about being the #1 option when he was with the New York Knicks. Now Kristaps Porzingis making the adjustment to playing second fiddle in Dallas. And that's not easy. But you have to be willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Fires in the triple. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, Luka Doncic is not shy. He trusts his range shooting, and you can see why.
And he's all alone. The pull-up J. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And Gordon with the big finish.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
And the pairing between Luka and KP, positionally, skill-wise, Doris, it seems like a good fit.
Well, when you have a 7-footer who can shoot with range in the modern NBA, you think he could fit with absolutely anybody. But chemistry is always an interesting dynamic. It has to play out.
Rebound by the Nuggets. After this one, they're off to Los Angeles to take on the Clippers. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. And Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
And stolen by Porzingis. Right side, Finney-Smith. Pass to Hardaway. Powell in the post. He's guarded by Barton. Powell's shot is off. Denver has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Murray. They grab their own miss.
You gotta box out the big man, Jokic. When you don't, he makes you pay.
On the wing, Finney-Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Porter. Back to Murray. For 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that. The Nuggets have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. And here's Barton outside. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And here's Doncic outside. The shot no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Doncic against Murray. Pass to Porter. Back to Murray. And here's Jokic. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Now it's a 5-point Nugget lead.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
He drops it from range. Doncic has got 11 here in the quarter alone.
His 3rd shot from downtown this quarter, 4 for the game.
Outside Murray. And there's Jokic on the assist by Murray. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Murray from outside. No good on the shot. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Jamal Murray had a huge first quarter. He had 14 points, 5 assists.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, they've got Reggie Bullock. Moses Brown is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Brown in at the small forward position. Brown finds Brunson. And we see teams that win in the regular season but can't translate that to the playoff stores. What are some of the reasons that can be the case?
I mean, BA, the first thing that comes to mind is the postseason, we know, is just a series of adjustments. We call them adjustments on adjustments on adjustments. Certainly it helps to have great shot makers, being able to score when your first or second option is taken away, because at that point, every defense takes away your best abilities as an offensive team.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Morris against Brunson. It's rebounded by Kleber. The Mavericks shooting around 44%. Not bad. Brown passes to Brunson. He shoots it. Here's Kleber. Uses the glass to finish the layup. It's all knotted up.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Nuggets foul. P.J. Dozier. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. For the lead. Brunson against Morris. From the right block. Here's Brown. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Pass to Brunson.
Denver foul. Jeff Green. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. And here's Brunson from the arc. They get it back. Here's Kleber. Green with the defensive effort. The Nuggets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. To the paint. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
The Mavericks have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Bullock. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession. I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Brunson against Morris. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Rivers has gotten his first basket of the night.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Bullock. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Brunson, and the layup is good off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside, Green. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Brunson. Takes it inside, to the inside. Here's Brown, back to Brunson. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Najee, good.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Pass to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Rivers' shot is off. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Here's Bullock. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Outside Brunson. He shoots. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. 24 seconds left in the third. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
It's rebounded by Kleba. The Mavericks leading.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
1 second left. And Brown with the layup.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Mavericks on. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. We've got Green. Monte Morris is out there with Austin Rivers. And it's Dozier in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
Guys, thanks a lot. I had a chance to hear what Mike Malone was saying to his team. He said, quote, "We are within striking distance. This is where we take over and turn this game into our favor. Let's go get it."
4-3. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. Their second chance points have been coming in bunches.
Pass to Doncic. The three. Another three for Dallas.
And Doncic loves the ability to respond with a three. That is tough.
Murray for three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Finney-Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. Again, Doncic missing. Denver has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Murray passes to Gordon. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And the shot goes. And now it's an 11-point Maverick lead.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Porter. Shot from 16. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Doncic against Murray. Doncic outside. Martin against Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Consistent nightly scoring in the league is hard, but Luka Doncic showing he has the frame, the game, and the stamina to do just that.
Pass to Porzingis. From behind the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets. Martin's got 5 rebounds tonight. Gordon down low. Working on Porzingis. Murray with it. Plenty of space. And he drops that one in. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defenses have to be aware of Murray at all times. His shooting ability makes him a threat from all over the court.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Pass to Gordon. Porter with it. Now Murray fires the 3, hits the three-pointer. Murray's got 22 points.
We've seen this before from Murray. In big games, too, a dynamic scorer.
Doncic against Murray. Outside Hardaway. Great D that time from Barton. The Nuggets have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Outside Porter. Pass to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. He gets it in there. 28 points for him. Now a timeout called by Denver. They're behind by 6. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the fourth. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Back to Murray. Barton outside. Here's the 3. And another 3 for Denver.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Kicks it to Doncic. Finney Smith with it. Porter's there. And he's going to the... And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
Murray against Doncic. And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
Hardaway, the pass to Powell. Outside, Finney Smith. Martin against Hardaway. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, this is a quick and decisive offensive player who's not afraid of contact. Love Tim Hardaway Jr. accepting the contact.
2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Murray passes to Porter. He connects! What a beautiful shot! Brings it within 3.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
To tie it up. No good from three-point range.
And in these moments, Jokic shines bright, commanding the rock in the clutch and stepping up.
And so the big win by Dallas. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaFleur. A chance to check out the Los Angeles Clippers' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Wednesday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming to town. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. George and Leonard at the 2 and the 3. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. And for Denver, Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Jackson against Murray. Jackson, the pass to George. Three-pointer. Jackson can't get it to go. Pass to Murray from downtown. The rebound by Jackson. And out of bounds, Denver will have it. And a couple of teams coming out scorching hot this season, Grant. How far can a hot start carry a team?
Well, some teams can ride a strong start throughout the whole season. I mean, it's just a huge mental boost for a team, particularly early on.
Barton attacking. Now here's Gordon. The baseline J. Jump shot is good that time. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Jackson, the pass to Leonard. Inside. Zubats inside. Working on Jokic. Jackson outside. 5 on the clock. Porter against Leonard. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Denver basketball.
Denver's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Murray against Jackson. Murray up top, and here's Porter outside. This one for 3. Murray, no good. And it's the Clippers ball. Searching for their first points of the game. Martin against Jackson. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Murray against Jackson. Now here's Murray. He's guarded closely. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
First team foul.
The Nuggets have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game.
You feel like when Kawhi Leonard is on your team, you've got a pretty good chance of winning an NBA championship.
Porter finds Murray.
Well, the instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
Denver in the lead. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Well, there's a little bit of Murray's handle on display. The D looked totally confused as to what to do there.
Out to Leonard. Jackson outside for 3. George. And it's Denver with a rebound. You know, you look at the career of Leonard. He's always been a factor for a title run, Brent.
Well, of course, that was the case in San Antonio when he stepped in to become a leader at such an early age. And then his game is just perfectly built for the playoffs. He can get anywhere on the floor. He squares up in the mid-range. And, of course, on defense, man, he's tough to deal with.
Leonard on the wing. Here's Zubats. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, go ahead and try to stop Kawhi Leonard, and he'll just move the ball to the open man.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
A minute 6 left in the first quarter. That's tipped. Zubats passes to George. And the bucket is good.
Yeah, Paul George anticipating contact, preparing for it. And just how smooth the finish was that, Kevin.
Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. 44 seconds left in the first quarter here. The Clippers have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Defended by Murray to the middle. Zubats with it. Gordon's on him. The shot's good. Zubats has gotten his second bucket.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. 15 seconds left in the first. Now Gordon. Fires from 14. And it's Jokic missing.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Nuggets on top. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
Murray and Barton, the guards. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. Pass to Jokic. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Well, people try to be aggressive with Jokic, but it doesn't bother him much on that kind of possession.
George outside. To the paint. Here's Zubac. Gordon pulls it in. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Ball.
Now Los Angeles with it.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Pass to Leonard. Now Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Yeah, Leonard has the ball in his hands a ton, and those are some big hands. Comfortable handling the rock and making plays.
And Kawhi Leonard dipping his toe into free agency. Now, he opted out mostly to sign a longer contract with the Clippers. And in just 2 years, he has shown his value for this franchise. So they felt the same, and both are now linked for the next 4 years. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Zubac. Down low. No good there. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Gordon on the take. Can't cash it in from close range. The Clippers in the lead. George outside. Here's Zubac. Covered by Jokic. Zubac inside. Working on Jokic. Zubac shot is off. Jacks up a 3. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by Jokic. Murray's got 10 points.
Well, he's got a confident shot going right now as Jamal's stepping into that 3-ball.
George outside. From the arc. Knocks it down from distance. George has got 6 here in the quarter.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
George against Barton. Outside Porter. Murray for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. 1:57 left in the first half. Leonard against Porter. Jackson down low. Defended by Murray. Jackson gets the bucket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Jackson against Murray. Pass to Porter. Gordon outside. Now Jokic. Gordon with it. And it's Leonard picking him up. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. 1:09 left to play in the second quarter. Back to man. Pass to Ibaka. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Well, this is a guy in Serge Ibaka with that kind of height. He could play over the top.
Murray finds Barton. Outside Porter. Out to Gordon. Left side Porter. Looking to win the run. And the basket by Jokic. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
I like when Jokic uses his size down there on the inside. He gets the ball to a good spot, and then he goes to work.
Here's man. He's guarded by Porter. Pass to Ibaka. And stolen by Jokic. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game. After a sharp first quarter, he's not shooting as well here in the second.
And here's Murray. Fires the three. He got it up in time, but it would not. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50%.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. The 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the 1. Clock at 4. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league. Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
George. Yep, that one goes. George has got 10 points in the game.
Paul George has such a deep bag on the offensive end, a polished scorer, and tough to keep him away from hot spots on the floor.
On the attack, Morris. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
Well, a high-level floor general is what you get in Monte Morris, who's out there creating and not turning it over.
You know, you talk to the coaching staff here. They rave about Morris's high basketball IQ.
Well, anytime that coaches can put a guy in to slow down or speed up the offense and know that he's not going to just hand the ball to the other team, that's a luxury.
The Nuggets trail. 90 seconds into the second half now. The drive by Rivers, and the layup falls. Rivers has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Aggressive move off the dribble. You could see the confidence growing right now for Austin Rivers.
Bledsoe, the pass to Ibaka. Kennard with it. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Bledsoe outside. Here's Batum. Count that one.
Bledsoe has been shown and known to be a scorer in this league, but he will play unselfish and made the right play there.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Morris against Bledsoe. Morris passes to Green. In transition, here they come. And the jam by Ibaka.
If Serge Ibaka can get down that low, it's going to be that easy for him.
Pass to Rivers. Here's Najee. Back to Rivers. Morris on the wing. The offensive rebound. Rivers, good.
That's what you get with a bigger guard, a guy that can carve out a little bit more space, and Rivers does a good job that time.
Bledsoe against Morris. Pass to man.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Batum in the post. Working on Green. 5 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Bledsoe for 3. It's rebounded by Najee. The Nuggets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Here's Rivers. Rebound by the Clippers. Kennard outside. Pass to Batum. A minute 29 left to play in the third. He's off on the layup.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
All sorts of time. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Rivers has got 6 points in the quarter. Morris against Bledsoe. Here's Kennard. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kennard. The Nuggets have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Pass to Dozier. Left side, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, VA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. To the inside. And the jam by Ibaka.
And passes like that demonstrate just how much Kennard is a team-oriented player.
Here's Dozier. Inside. Here's Najee. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
To the paint. Here's Bledsoe. It's rebounded by Morris. The Nuggets have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Well, get in your rocking chair as Rivers does the weave through the D. Makes that look easy.
At the line for Denver, Austin Rivers.
And the free throw, no good. In transition, here come the Clippers. Batum in the post. Ibaka. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Nuggets ahead, up by 2. And well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Monte Morris, also Austin Rivers out there. And it's Dozier in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now a timeout called by Denver. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there.
Guys, thanks a lot. I had a chance to hear what Mike Malone was saying to his team. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first 3 you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Barton finds Murray. And the foul on Marcus Morris.
Marcus Morris.
That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Porter outside. Connects from downtown. Porter's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Not second guessing as Porter makes the right decision to score that time.
Jackson against Murray. Now here's Zubats. Not a lot of room. Pass to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Jackson with the 3. Denver in the lead. Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
And taking no prisoners as Porter gets up to the rim.
Jackson outside. George for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Gordon right side. Oh, Leonard with the block.
And that's what you expect from one of the greatest defenders maybe this league has ever seen. Great play by Kawhi that time.
Jackson against Murray. Jackson pass to Leonard. To the middle. Porter with the steal. Tipped. Jackson with it. Checked by Murray. Pass to Zubac. Leonard way outside. On target from range. Leonard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Martin against George. Doubled by Jackson. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
And here's Jackson. It's George on the wing. Leonard with the ball. Takes a three. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Came into the league and struggled from the three-point line. Kawhi Leonard has made his weakness a strength.
Murray passes to Jokic. Inside, here's Barton. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. The Clippers trail. George drives in. And that one falls. His fifth basket in 7 tries.
That's why you turn to Paul George. These moments are for PG.
Jackson against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Driving inside. And the dunk by Jokic.
He's simply staying aggressive right now, and Jokic is ready to shoot at the biggest moments.
George outside. Jackson outside. Pass to Leonard. Up and in on the layup.
And who do you call when you need a big bucket for this team more and more? It's Kawhi.
Martin against George. Now Jokic. Oh, George with a steal. Leonard outside. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And he's able to get it back. Zubac finds George. No! Bangs home the three. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Clippers?
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
Down low. Gordon outside. 4 on the clock. Pass to Murray. Yes!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
To the inside, Leonard. Gordon pulls it in. Martin attacking. Outside for Porter. Murray up top. Shoots over Jackson. Ooh, offline. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. So the Clippers win the tip. And away we go here with overtime. Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Kawhi and Morris in at the forward slots. And it's Zubac in at the 5. To the middle. Defended by Gordon. It counts! And And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Now here's Murray. Inside. Here's Jokic. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Now sometimes there's passes and then there's precision passes. Murray with one of those there.
Jackson against Murray. Defended by Gordon. George outside from deep. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Oh, George with a steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. And the dunk by Leonard.
Paul George doesn't just score. He can pass it as well. He's a great all-around player.
Pass to Barton. Fires from deep. Goes back up. They kick it out to Murray. Barton outside. 5 to shoot. Back to Murray. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Zubats.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots. And Porter stepping up wants to take that shot.
Los Angeles has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Jackson against Murray. Sinks that one from the post. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Well, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Jackson outside. Pass to Leonard. Back to Jackson. Now Leonard. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Outside Murray. The 3. Can't hit that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Leonard outside. It's George on the wing. Defended by Gordon. Leonard for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
So the Clippers win it. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For
Jackson in at the point guard position. And for Dallas.
And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, BA. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. George and Leonard at the 2 and the 3. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the 1. Now here's Zubats. George outside. Clock at 6. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Zubats' shot is off.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Hardaway against Jackson. Hardaway, no good. Down low. To the paint. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Doncic on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the triple.
Well, Doncic is never shy from three-point opportunity. If you give him a window, he will take it.
Leonard outside. Inside. Nifty move. George for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Boy, it's hard not to think about Paul George and what many consider to be that devastating leg injury he suffered. There were people who doubted whether he could come back, and now stronger than ever.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now here's Jackson. Fires for three. And again, no good by the Clippers. And with Paul George and that injury, as it happened, we weren't sure he'd ever play again.
That's exactly right. It shows the determination he has and how much love for the game of basketball. He overcame that physical setback and the mental toll that's part of that, and still enjoying an incredible NBA career.
He makes 1 or 2 that time.
I think what really pops about Kristaps Porzingis is 7'3", yes, but it's the sweet shooting stroke and the deep range. But let's not forget, when this guy came in the league, he was an absolute force as a shot blocker.
And there it is for him.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Porzingis. Pass to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
The more Porzingis proves himself a threat as a passer, the more dangerous he can become as a scorer.
It's George on the wing. He buries it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's Doncic. Over Jackson. Kept alive. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. George against Doncic. To the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
I'll tell you, you have to take pride in finishing through contact. You get the sense Marcus Morris relishes that chance.
To the middle. Kicks it to Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. A minute 29 left to play in the first quarter. Hardaway finds Doncic. 4 on the clock. Powell controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, this is a big part of what Dwight Powell needs to do. Battle hard on the offensive glass, turn those second chance opportunities into points.
Now here's Jackson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Doncic into the lane. Second shot opportunity. No good there, off the double clutch.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Mavericks leading. Outside Finney-Smith. Doncic up top, defended by Jackson.
Hey, yo, right here.
Back to Doncic. Outside Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. To the wing on the left.
Just such a good feel for the game. Porzingis sees that clock dwindling, stays calm. Money in the bank, baby.
Leonard on the wing. The 3 ball. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Dallas foul. Luka Doncic. That's his first personal foul.
For 3, George. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. It's a tie game. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. The 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. Now here's George. Beyond the arc. No luck on that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
And this squad bumped them out of the playoffs in the first round last year. That hurts a little bit.
Brown finds Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Leonard. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. That'll put Reggie Jackson on the line. It'll go on Maxi Kleba, and that one drops. So now they lead by 1. And after a long offseason, both teams sure would like to kick things off with a win.
Yeah, and don't forget, BA, these early games count the same as the ones down the stretch. A hot start can make all the difference in building momentum and getting you to your ultimate goal.
Now here's Kennard. Pass to Batum. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Dallas shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Here's Bullock. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And here's Kennard. Here's Ibaka. And the jam by Ibaka.
Well, you have to understand what the defense is doing. If they give you an opportunity to set up a teammate, Luke Kennard will take it.
Jackson against Brunson. Here's Kleba. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Kleba's got his first bucket in this one.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Jackson with it. And it's Brunson picking him up. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Here's Bledsoe. George outside. Offline with a 3.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
It'll go on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul of the game.
Clippers substitution.
There's the steal.
Nick Batum. Terrence Bayer.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Batum gets the bucket. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Bullock. Back to Brunson. Shoots over Bledsoe. Brunson misses. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Kennard. And there's another one for the Clippers.
Well, just an easy hoop, all set up by the passing instincts of Eric Bledsoe.
Outside, Brown. Brown can't hit. The Clippers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Batum. And he converts the layup. Now it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Boy, Serge Ibaka has had a lot of roles over the course of what is now a long NBA career. Certainly, he is a guy who can still pick his spots and be very effective.
Here's Mann. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Here's Brunson. And that one's long. And with Ibaka at his age, as you said, he knows when to pick his spots.
And that's what you come to expect from veterans, right? You can't go all out all the time. Ibaka and others know how to dial it up when it's necessary.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Brown to stop the run. It doesn't go for him. The Clippers go the other way with it.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Ibaka lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Ibaka's got 4 points this quarter.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Brown passes to Brunson. Back to Brown. Pass to Kleba. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Los Angeles, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing it.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. And you got to like what we're seeing from Serge Ibaka.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. George outside.
Oh, wow! Incredible!
As good a scorer as he is, we know that Paul George is not a ball stopper. Excellent decision right there.
Rejected by George. Pass to Leonard. It's George on the wing. Down low. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Give him 8 points now.
Well, this is the area of the floor where Marcus Morris can be a problem because of that frame and that game. Look out, gentlemen.
And here's Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, the ability to work around the defense and get himself free for a shot despite being in the paint. That is a beautiful play by Luka.
George passes to Leonard. George against Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. George outside. Doncic pulls down the board.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion. Guys, a player like Luka Doncic is going to capture the imagination of NBA fans. His creativity, his flair for the dramatic, his passing, his shot making. I can't keep my eyes off Luka Doncic.
Back to Jackson. Leonard outside. Jackson outside. Three-pointer. Powell pulls it in, and they called him the Wonder Boy in Europe doors. Luka Doncic is a magician with the ball in his hands.
And he just loves to play the game, and that started at a very young age. Like so many other prodigies, his talent can take your breath away.
Jackson against Doncic. Jackson, pass to George. Kicks it out to Jackson. Launches a three. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got his 6th assist of the night. Here's Doncic. He's got 10. Pass to Powell.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third. Count it. Powell's got 6.
Really crucial that Powell knocks down these mid-range jumpers. It allows some spacing for his teammates.
Doncic against Jackson. It's George on the wing. Fires the three. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
And it's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
You can see Luka Doncic has the body, the handle, the footwork, and the savvy to draw fouls. That is nicely done.
That one misses. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Leonard. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter here. There's Jackson with the 3. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Porzingis. Back to Finney-Smith. Now here's Powell. Leonard defending. Clock at 6. Powell's shot is off. The Clippers in the lead. Pass to Leonard. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3. He's got 6.
Kawhi Leonard has built that three-point game now to add to the mid-range and the ability to draw contact. Now you got to guard him everywhere.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. For 3, Hardaway. And he can't get that one. The Clippers have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Jackson with it. Back to George. From deep. Finney-Smith pulls it in. From deep, here's Doncic. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers ending the quarter up 10. Great shot select. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. So, on the floor for the Clippers. Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Kawhi and Morris in at the forward slots, and it's Zubac in at the center position. That one falls. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Pass to George. Jackson outside. Now here's Zubac. Back to Jackson. Now Leonard. And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it. A chance to check out the Los Angeles Clippers' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Wednesday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming to town. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Finney-Smith. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pass to Leonard. Inside. And Zubac with the basket on the assist by Leonard.
While he is deliberate, Kawhi Leonard reads the defense and knows when and where to put a pass. That was beautifully done.
Now Powell. He's guarded by Zubac. Now Leonard. Pass to Jackson. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Dallas. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Here's Finney-Smith. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
You know, something else we've seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to drop. Big points coming from three-point range right now.
Leonard finds Zubac. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. The three, George knocks down the long J. And the Clippers lead by 11.
Well, Paul George, so dangerous from beyond the arc. You better get a hand up and contest.
Here's Doncic. Porzingis passes to Doncic. Back to Porzingis. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Pass to George. There's the three. Powell pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
From deep, here's Doncic. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Boy, Luka Doncic makes it look easy. What a pretty jumper.
George against Hardaway. Jackson pass to Leonard. Doncic against Jackson. George outside. And here's Zubac. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Doncic with it. Jackson in his pocket. Doncic against Jackson. And Doncic with the jam.
Doncic relishes the opportunity to deliver in big moments, and my goodness, embrace the spotlight, young man.
To the middle. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Pass to Doncic. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
Doncic against Jackson. And here's George. This one for 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Porzingis passes to Doncic.
Count it! Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Jackson outside. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
So a close game sees the Clippers taking this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that about wraps.
Bye.